Hey guys, so I recreated this look, the Dirty Peach look from Kylie Jenner's Instagram, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my eyes with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. I already did my brows off camera just because they take forever. So I'm just blending that in, and then I'm going to set my primer with some translucent powder. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup powder. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend the other eye as well and set that eye. So since this is a Kylie look, I had to use her eyeshadow. So the first color I'm using is Tiger Eye. And I'm just using that as my transition color and just blending it into the crease. I'm not picking up a lot of product when I'm doing this. I'm just trying to make a really seamless transition between my lid and my brow bone. So I'm just going back and picking up a little more pigment, and then into my second color we're going to go straight into that citrine color, and I'm patting that all over my eyelid. You'll see that I actually go back in with the eyeshadow primer, so I'm just speeding this part up. And now I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in white, and I'm just applying that all over where I really want it to be vibrant, and I'm just using my ring finger to just blend that in, and then I'm packing that citrine shade over that so that it pops a little more on my eyelid and it's more vibrant. Since I have such a darker skin tone, you really do have to build up the shade to get the pigmentation that you want, but these shadows are really beautiful. I just saw a little patch that I had missed, so I went back in with the primer and back over with the eyeshadow. And then throughout the whole process, I keep going back in with a blending brush and just blending all those colors together. So just for my upper lash line, I'm taking this dark brown shade, which is called Bronzite, and I'm just running it really softly and blending that out, almost as if it wasn't there. But I just wanted to create a little bit of depth, so when I apply my lashes, there's a little bit of shadow there. So for lashes today, I'm using the Christina lashes, which are literally like $1 lashes that I get from my local beauty supply, and I'm just applying that with some Duo glue. I ended up priming my face off camera, but I used the Scandinavian primer and my Becca Evermatte Poreless primer, and then I'm using these 3 black opal foundations. I've just started testing out these foundations, and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about them because I do feel like they are quite oily, and the Truly Tube Topaz shade is pretty red, but I am going to work with them today, and I'm just going to make it work. So I'm picking up my Morphe 439 brush, which is like my favorite foundation brush at the moment. I'm blending that in, and then I'm going in with that lighter shade of foundation as well, and I'm just starting to contour and highlight my face with the foundation. And then I wanted my under eyes to be way more bright, so I used the Better Skin concealer that I've been using quite a bit this past month, and I'll link the color down below as well. And I just went back in with my Real Techniques blending sponge, and I'm starting to blend that into my skin in all the areas that I usually like to highlight. And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. To set my highlight and all those layers of product that I just put on, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup powder. This powder really never fails me. It leaves me with a really flawless finish. So I'm baking a little bit just because I had quite a bit of product that I felt like I put on my under eye, so I want to make sure that it doesn't move. And while I'm baking, I'm just contouring my face, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I contoured my nose and then the perimeter of my face, and I'm just going to keep a lot of that baking powder in. And then I went in with my MAC Studio Fix concealer just a little bit on my brush to wipe away everything, and now I'm going back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder just to contour my nose a little more. And then here I'm picking up that really beautiful orange shade, and I'm just going to blush that all over my cheeks. just to tie in the color on my eyes. And then I went back in with NYX Cinnamon Blush, and I went over top of the Anastasia blush. So now I'm just wiping away the nose baking that I did, just to give me a little bit of a sharper contour on my nose. And then I'm taking that citron color from the Kai Shadow palette, and I'm running that on my bottom lash line and just blending that out as well, so it diffuses towards the outer edges. For mascara today, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, which is my ride or die mascara. And I'm just kind of coating my lashes 2 or 3 times until I'm pretty satisfied. And then I'm going to do that on the other side. So the first color that I'm using is the Too Faced Melted Lipstick. And the color is in Honey Chocolate. And so I'm just going over my lips with that color. I think it's a really beautiful nude shade. I actually wanted to leave it like this, but I went back in, as you'll see in a second, with a NYX lipstick just to add a little bit of a peach and an orange shade. So here's the NYX lipstick, and I'm just dabbing that really lightly before the lipstick dries. And now to make it a little more matte, I took my translucent powder and I just dabbed it all over that area. So onto my hair, I had a deep conditioner in my hair, so it's like looking a little bit crazy. And so I'm taking my Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Essence spray, and I'm just spraying that to give my hair some moisture. And then I'm just going to tie it up because Kylie had a high bun in her Instagram picture. And then the last thing that I'm doing is just cleaning up my edges, and obviously you can see I'm taking my trusty toothbrush and my Curls Control Paste. It's a passion fruit scent, and I'm just tying my hair up. I'm kind of messily, I just really want to get it out the way. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that's pretty much it for the actual look. And so here you have a really simple dirty peach makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Mwah.